Hello, hello, and hi everyone. Today I'm going to be trying the playtest of Hotel Architect. It's a game which is available on Steam, while the playtest is on Steam, and the final version will also come on Steam at some point. So let me launch the game. Hello, hi, useless Emperor you. Hi, Draw29. How are you both doing? I just started the game Hotel Architect, so I'm just looking at the settings. Seems to be more a keyboard and mouse game. There isn't anything for the controller, which is fine. Yeah, doing great. Hi, Kujimao. Hi, Igor Alexander. Hi, RNDM, and hi, It-8. Oh wow, thanks for watching, even though it's early in the morning for you, 12:29. Hi, Chris. And hi, Cyberkitten. How are you both doing? Yeah, don't worry, Chris, about the Ninebot. The Ninebot is a bit sensitive with emote icons. So there is Gothenburg, Paris, Santorini, and St. Anton. But then currently I have to start with Gothenburg, I guess. Ooh.
Ahoy there! So, you want to try your luck in the hotel business? Say no more. My name is Anna, a self-proclaimed hotel guru and business coach, and I'm here to assist you in achieving your ambitious goals. Let me start by welcoming you to the Swedish West Coast. The area is brimming with backpackers and sporties, making these guest types your top priority. Since this is your very first hotel, I will guide you through the basics before presenting you with the main objectives. Let me know when you're ready to begin. Psst, I'm over here now. Click on my chat bubble to begin. Let's start by learning how to navigate your hotel. Try moving the camera to explore the location. Well done. Now try rotating the camera. Lastly, you can also zoom in and out. Give it a try.
Yeah, my schedule is all over the place. It is random, yeah, because just
Great
depends.
job. I think you now know how to move around.
Depends on whenever I have some free time.
As you may have noticed, there is a lack of bedrooms in this hotel. So let's start by building a brand new one. To create a new structure, you need to build a foundation. Click on the highlighted icon at the bottom of your screen and drag out a foundation in the marked area. Perfect. Now we want to split the room into two. Let's drag out some inner walls. Well done. Let's make sure people can access the new rooms by adding doors. Place 2 singular doors of your choosing on the highlighted areas.
Hi, Jen. Nice to see you too. How are you doing?
Nice! You may be wondering why your new masterpiece is glowing blue. Well, that's because the structure is still a blueprint awaiting construction. Time to call some workers to carry out your plans. To call in construction workers, click on the highlighted icon at the bottom left and choose a group size. Bigger groups are more expensive, but get the work done faster. For this amount of work, I would suggest calling the medium-sized group. Good choice. Shortly after you call in construction workers, they'll arrive in a vehicle just outside of your hotel. For as long as you have unfinished construction tasks on the property, the workers will automatically fetch material from the truck and, task by task, finish all of the work.
Adapa!
Hi, Ashita. Yeah, so this game is a game where you're an architect and you have to
Amuga.
help design and improve a hotel.
Yeah.
So it's a hotel architecture simulator, I guess.
Caddy!
I like the cute characters, and they don't have legs too, so that's funny how they can move around. They look cute actually.
Shabu!
That's so funny.
Implicate.
Zibadaba.
Sa! Awesome! The structure is complete. But did you notice your workers spent valuable time moving to and from their trucks to fetch materials? I have a solution to that.
Sha! Sabada? Habadawada.
Ushlimsne.
To make the construction process more efficient, you can place out material sites near your blueprint. This will reduce the travel distance needed to fetch new materials. So, before continuing with the bedroom, let's place some materials. Excellent! The next step is to customize the floor and walls of the new rooms. Choose your preferred surface materials and place them in the highlighted areas.
Yeah, sometimes it's not easy to juggle between work commitments, life stuff, personal commitments and all of that. So sometimes it can be a little bit tricky with the schedule, but yeah, I mean, it happens. For me, it's more whenever I'm playing, then whenever I have some time to play, then I'll just stream my gameplay. It's not really I'm not really setting aside, special additional thing for streaming or whatever.
Ah, nice. The rooms are now far more interesting. Now it's time to actually designate your new rooms as bedrooms. This is called zoning. By zoning an area, you unlock zone-specific functionality and items. Zoning also helps guests and staff to know what kind of activities are to be expected in certain areas. Let's zone your newly built rooms into bedroom zones. Well done. However, the red warning icon pulsating above the bedrooms is indicating the zone is lacking required items. Select the bedroom zone, click on the floor to see exactly what's lacking. The highlighted section to the right shows which required items are missing. Click on the section or the Items button to open the Items menu. This menu shows you all the items available to buy. You can sort and filter items using the buttons above the list or by clicking on a zone within your hotel. Try buying and placing the missing items in your bedrooms now.
$700 for the bed. How do I remove it? Right button. Luggage stand, I guess. A wardrobe. They just drop the crate and then poof.
Splendid. Hey, you have construction workers hanging around, not working. At times like this, when you don't have any work for them, they will just stroll around, costing you money. Send them home immediately.
Sending them home, eh? Okay.
Rosta.
That's better. Only call in construction workers when you really need them. As you may have noticed, beds are delivered without sheets and towel holders without towels. Trust me, this is something you want to take care of quickly if you want to keep your guests happy. To deliver fresh sheets and towels to your guests, you need to set up a proper laundry chain. For this, you need a laundry room and cleaners. Therefore, it is now time to hire your first staff member. Follow the highlighted windows to inspect your prospecting candidates. All candidates have a certain experience level and unique attributes that will affect the quality of their work. Hire a cleaner of your choosing. There you go. Cleaners work all over your hotel, so there's no need to assign them to any particular zone. Besides doing laundry, cleaners make sure to help keep rooms, floors, and items clean. As with all staff, when cleaners complete a task, they will receive experience points, XP, that add up to reaching higher skill levels. High-level staff generally perform better and are more appreciated among guests. Low-skilled staff, although sometimes necessary, may cause havoc. Another important part of your staff is the maintenance personnel. They will help you repair and maintain items and water your plants. Hire one of the maintenance candidates. Good choice. While you're at it, you're also going to need a receptionist. Receptionists handle guest bookings and complaints. Receptionists do not work across the entire hotel, but instead within specific zones you assign to them. Let's hire a receptionist and assign them to the reception zone. Excellent! Rooms will be available for booking once you have established a functioning reception zone with an assigned receptionist. This means you will soon notice guests arriving to your hotel. Ta-da! You've just landed your first guest booking and earned your very first reward. Exciting times are afoot! Since we're on the topic of rewards, why not check out all of the objectives and fabulous rewards this location has to offer? Here you have an overview of all objectives available in this scenario. Bonus objectives are not mandatory to complete the mission, but they come with great rewards that may benefit you in the future. Now back to focusing on your hotel. As guests have started to arrive, we should make sure to offer activities they will enjoy. Different guest types enjoy different activities and items. In Gothenburg, we specifically aim to please backpackers and sporties. Let's buy a Whack-a-Stub machine, as backpackers really love these. I also recommend buying a boxing machine to please your sporties. Place these items in the reception. Awesome! Now let's move over to a crucial part of most hotels, the restaurant. As you can see, your hotel has a restaurant zone already, but to serve food, you will need to prepare it in a kitchen. Let's create a kitchen right next to the restaurant. Start by moving the sofa that blocks the room entrance. Press and hold to lift it up, then click again to drop it. Nice! You can pick up and move any character in the same way. But be warned, some of them won't appreciate being tossed around all the time.
I sedate. That'll be it.
Make sure you have enough space for all kitchen items. We can do that by demolishing that inner wall to create one big room.
Yeah, good email. I haven't played Far Cry 6 yet, but then it's something that I would consider, yeah. I do like simulation games, yeah. I think they're pretty cool. I do like kind of variety though, so I like to change sometimes. Sometimes it's action, sometimes it's simulation. I do like a variety of games. I don't stick to a single genre. I know some folks can happily play the same game day in, day out, but then that's not me.
Great. Let's wait for your construction workers to finish the demolition.
Hi, monsieur. How are you doing?
Asada.
That's more like it. Let's zone a kitchen in your new
Sabada?
spacious area.
And RNDM, why do you ask?
Sabada.
I do like to play indie games, but I also do like AAA games. I like both. Yeah, I don't.
Next, you need to compose a dinner menu for the restaurant. Open the dinner menu by selecting
okay,
the
yeah,
restaurant
no worries.
zone and following the window on the right.
Looks like I can't put the stuff in the kitchen yet. Maybe I have to wait for them to finish cleaning, but it does seem a bit weird to be picking the dinner menu without having a kitchen. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I get out this screen now. So is stuff required for the kitchen, but I can't place them? Okay. Yeah, actually, I did play Marvel Rivals twice on the stream. I haven't streamed the other games, but then I might stream some other multiplayer games for fun occasionally. But I don't play too much of those, that's why I haven't streamed that much. In fact, I think the latest online multiplayer game I played was Marvel Rivals, and that was a little while ago. I do prefer single player games. I prefer single player games because, yeah, when I play, it's generally, yeah, whenever I have time, whenever I feel like it. So it's, yeah, like I was saying earlier, it's a bit all over the place. And I don't really have the time to commit, you know, to learning the different maps, the great areas to hide in a map or whatever. So it's, yeah, not for me. But then, you know, it can be, those games are fun, but then it's just, yeah, it depends on your level of commitment, your time, and all of that. So for me, it's difficult. So due to limited time, I rather focus on single player games. Yeah, I'm the same as you, Kojima, in that case. I'm focusing more on the single player experiences, but I do like to try occasionally, you know, just to see what's you know, what's out there as well in the multiplayer space. So I'm not playing those games, you know, for a very long time, but then I did, yeah, try for a short while some games from time to time. So I might actually do another multiplayer game, but then earlier on the list, I think, I forgot. Yeah, in Draw 29, you mentioned Call of Duty, and I'm actually thinking of doing Call of Duty, but not the multiplayer part, but rather the single player campaigns, because those are actually pretty good. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with the sofa, actually. I can't really seem to move it out.
Asudawu.
I like the funny language they're speaking to. Because I did try quite a few Call of Duties in the past, and then never really got into the multiplayer part, but then
This is your dinner menu. Here you choose which dishes are available for guests to order. Different guest types prefer different dishes, and their overall opinion of your menu will be displayed to the right. Since backpackers and sporties are common in this location, let's choose pea soup as your first dish. Good value and healthy.
I can only choose key soup. That's boring, actually.
Spot on. To the left of the menu, you can see which items are needed within the linked kitchen to be able to prepare all of the dishes on the menu. Now, close the menu and install required items in the kitchen.
So now I can choose the kitchen stuff, yeah. So the kitchen equipment is based on the menu and not the other way around. Okay. I thought you would build your kitchen first before you actually set up the menu, but then, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, so for Call of Duty, I did try the multiplayer a few years ago. I think it was, which one was it already? I think it was the Black Ops 2 or something like that. And yeah, I mean, it's okay for a very short while, but then, I don't know, it's not really for me in the long term. But I do love the campaigns because it feels very cinematic. So I might actually play some of the Call of Duties that I've beaten in the past, just for this, just because they're fun and for the streaming purposes as well. Yeah, for Honor 9, I know I've never beaten it. Couldn't manage. It's hard. I thought the game was pretty hard, actually. Maybe I should try it at some point, yeah. I love that they just drop the box and poof.
Lovely. I'm sure your restaurant will turn out great. Now, you're probably getting sick of me, but don't worry. I'll soon leave you to let you run wild. But before doing so, I must show you cool ways to expand your business. Ready to level up?
I do it.
I think your building needs a whole new floor. The first step would be to build a staircase. Okay, as the staircase is on its way, let's move to the floor above.
Oh, if I can get upstairs and move. Bitch.
Excellent. Adding new floors is a great way to expand your hotel without increasing its footprint. This enables you to add more space to accommodate more guests in other zones. Drag out a foundation in the marked area. Due to planning permissions, we're only able to build 2 floors at this location. But I assure you, future locations will allow you to build higher, much higher, to the height of skyscrapers.
Wow.
And just like that, I would say you have now grasped the basics of becoming a successful hotel entrepreneur. And my work here is done. However, don't worry, I may check in once in a while to see how you're doing. Pardon the pun. Oh, before I go, I'd like to mention that you now have access to the following menus: Financial Overview, Opportunities, Upgrades. Take a moment to explore these features. They'll be essential on your journey. Now I'll leave you with the objectives needed to complete the scenario. Good luck!
Yeah, so what I've finished this year, well, there's Indiana Jones, there is Robocop, there is Deadpool, I'm not sure what else. Yeah, Maybe I should finish after it, but I think I'm quite close as well.
Hatirahudat.
Otherwise, yeah, do we count some older games like The Lion King? I finished it again this year. Well, finished it a few times in the past, but then played it again. That's right. Oh, and the Stars in the Trash. Yeah, I forgot Stars in the Trash as well.
Dilly.
Actually, I think all of the games that I played this year, they are all on the stream actually. Usually, that's why my streaming is also all over the place in terms of timing, because whenever I have some time to play, then I would just stream at the same time. Yeah, Johnny Robocop was pretty cool, yeah. I am looking forward to the expansion. I'm not sure if it's an expansion pack or a sequel, but the new the continuation of the Robocop game that they announced a few months ago. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's new Robocop, if it's really a new game, or whether is it a sequel or is it like a DLC expansion? I'm not sure. I didn't really read up. It wasn't clear to me, but then yeah, whatever that is, when it comes out, I am interested in trying it out. Hopefully it's not a mega hard version, you know, for the folks who want new challenges or whatever. If that's the case, then it will be a little bit tricky for me.
Afutur. Sever. Busty Bean.
Yeah, for Deadpool, I really owned it a while ago, a couple of years ago, so that's also, yeah, trying to go through my backlog of games that I got over the years and want to play. I should also continue
Credo.
and try to complete the Chronicles of Riddick, yeah. Hmm. Oof. Yeah, and sometimes I also play games which which I completed a while ago, but then which I just feel like playing again. Like The Lion King was one of those. Completed it many times actually over the years, but then sometimes just feel like playing it again. So that's why there is. I streamed it once actually. The last time I played it recently, I streamed it. And then yeah, I'm not sure which other game. Yeah, Call of Duty might be one of those. Because I do have a bunch of the older Call of Duties as well. Hi, Ricky. How are you doing? Oh, which Justice League game are you playing? Are you playing the Young Justice or the original Justice League game? I think there was a game which came out on the PS2, and then there was also one on the PSP. I finished the one on the PSP a couple of years ago, actually.
Yeah, wasama.
Yeah, I have watched the Young Justice. Not all of the episodes, but I did watch quite a few, yeah. There was even a game, actually, the Young Justice game, which came out on PC. And I think that's another one which they removed.
Look what we have here. Your very first critic is about to check in.
The critic,
Critics are very important to please, as they determine your star level. When visiting your hotel, critics engage in activities similar to those of regular guests, but are also granted access to areas typically reserved for staff. Compared to regular guests, critics will document everything carefully and leave you with a more detailed review.
Hmm. Yeah, I forgot about this cartoon game, Justice League Cosmic Chaos. Yeah, haven't tried it. I think it was in the bundle or something a while ago, but yeah. And the Young Justice game that I was mentioning, I think it's called Young Justice Legacy or something like that. So it was on, I think it was on Xbox 360 and PS3, and there was a Steam version as well for this Young Justice game. I don't think it had rave reviews. I don't think that was that it was that popular, but then yeah, it was still out there. Yeah, I was thinking when you mentioned Cosmic Chaos, I was thinking, oh yeah, I think it was in the bundle. I wasn't sure which one, but yeah, I guess it was on the bundle. Yeah. Yeah, outright games. Yeah, meant this. They do make quite a number of games based on the licenses. Oops, I made a mistake with the stairs. I was not planning to do that, but then. Oops, I have stairs in the kitchen now. Okay, fixed. Yeah, so online games, like I was saying, they do make a lot of games based on licenses. Some with more success than others, I guess. But I guess it's still pretty fun, right, to be able to play the characters. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, in the past, there used to be more games based on movie licenses or adaptations of TV series or whatever, but then due to some of them doing quite poorly due to being rushed jobs, we haven't seen too many of those recently, so yeah, it is what it is. But then, yeah, in the past, there used to be it used to be a tradition, right? When you had a big movie coming out, there was always a game based on the same license which accompany the movie license, the movie launch. I mean, the movie or the TV series launch. But then that trend just died, I guess. Because one of the issues, of course, being, well, if you want to launch the tie-in game to a movie or to a TV series, well, they both need to launch at the same time, and it did mean that the game developers had to rush to meet the deadlines, and in many cases it was a little bit too stressful, so the game came out a bit botched, and bad reviews as a result, poor sales, and therefore they just stopped doing that. Yeah, I mean, there are a number of pretty decent movie tie-in games, but then those were more the outliers, right? Those which were good. There were a whole bunch which did, which were not good. Or the minimum, or even if they were okay, they didn't perform well enough in terms of sales, so that the game developers chose not to do that anymore, because too much stress, having to meet those deadlines, and then if there wasn't any significant revenue as a result, then it just didn't make sense financially, I guess. Yeah, many years ago, whenever there was a new Disney movie or a DreamWorks movie or any, big movie, there was always a game tie-in which launched at the same time. And another issue too, I guess, is the fact that the game tie-in needs to tie into the movie, so it does mean that there wasn't too much creative liberties, right? Because you had to follow the same plot of the movie, and you cannot really do anything else. So there was also another concern, I guess, for developers who wanted to bring their own vision to an established IP. Mm. Yeah, Transformers, yeah. Yeah, those all got removed as well. They were made by Activision, right? And I'm not sure if they brought some back on Xbox. I could be mistaken, but I don't think they did. But I don't know. Every once in a while, there's always some folks saying that it's going to come back on Game Pass. Not sure if that's true or not. I don't have Game Pass, so I don't know.
Gut klar?
Ciao.
Das Idiot.
Yeah, I might stream some of the old Transformer games as well at some point. Since there could be some comic fun, I guess. Since, like I said, they were not that good.
Jetzt du gedacht. Da
Adapa.
Isidade.
Yeah, so for this game, so I'm playing the playtest, which it's only for a couple of days, so that's why I'm playing it today, because I think it ends on the 29th, the playtest, before the final version launches in May. So yeah, sometimes when I I chose to play this game today because I wanted to play while the playtest is still on. Otherwise, yeah, I won't be able to play it.
Seven. What now? That'll be it.
Eudor.
Ah. Sure. Shuruma. Sabada. What can I beat you? Taba. Saba.
Ida!
Sicher?
There you go. Perhaps not the best, but I can assure you I have seen worse critic reviews.
Karma Porta.
아쉬워보루.
Thanks, Chris. That's a good idea to do a. It's a good idea to do a special longer stream one day. But yeah, today's not the day, unfortunately. I'm not sure when I will do it actually. I'll try to maybe on a weekend when I have some time, but then today, yeah, today's not possible. And yeah, we have this coming week. Yeah, it's the weekdays. I'm working, so yeah, not possible as well during ordinary weekdays unless there is some kind of vacation or whatever. And in fact, yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream soon because I do have to get other stuff done. I'm going to be ending the stream pretty soon as well. I might try to do one later today, but yeah, don't hold me on that. I'm not sure if I can actually do it, but then I hope. And yeah, that's about it, I guess, for this stream. So yeah, thanks for watching me playing Hotel Architect, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, have a great rest of the day. Rest of the day or evening, depending on where you are. Take care and see you soon. Thanks everyone and bye. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I hope I can stream today, but another time. But then I don't know yet. So let's see. I don't hold me on that because it's not a promise. It's just a plan that I have. But then I don't know if I can actually keep it. Hi, Blood. Yeah. Sorry to see you coming in just when I'm about to disconnect, when I'm about to leave. But yeah, thanks for joining me, man. So thanks everyone. Take care and see you soon. Bye.